So today only 20 to 30 minutes writing, reading, constructing sentences, practice using local AI as a side product. It's not the main focus, it's just more fun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start with that. So I'm gonna introduce a rule. The only rule which is interesting for you is basically whenever I misspell, for example, I use always this example. Let's say I want to write house and it's not written like that. Whenever I have to check a word, you know, house. So whenever I have to check a word like so, you know, after checking I have to type it 3 times in a row correctly. House, house, house. Okay, that's the rule. Let's get to that. So I'm gonna greet AI and say, hey, this is an English lesson. Hey, this is also a English practice lesson. Please correct my mistakes and give by giving. I don't want to do two. I just want one. Oh, you see. Please correct my mistakes by giving me one better, more natural version of whatever I prompt. I forgot this word. Prompt. 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 Yeah. Okay, 3 times. Prompt. Okay. Whatever I prompt you. Good. Start. Okay. After the sentence. Okay. I try to write what I want to say instead of saying it. Okay. Your prompt. More natural. Okay. He gives me already. This is another English practice. How do you know that? Is another. Huh? How do you know that not the first one? This is another English practice lesson for me. Please correct any mistakes I make and provide a single more natural version of anything I write. Or even more casually. I need help with my English. Please correct my grammar and give me most... let's see. Let's read the whole thing. Okay. Please correct my grammar and give me the most natural way to say things. Or even more casually, I need help with my English. I need help with my English. Please correct my grammar and give me the most natural way to say things. I don't know. But it's a good practice. Let me copy that down. This is tedious. I don't like to do it. Actually, this is tedious. See, I knew it. Tedious. Fucking English. I love it. Not the writing though. Tedious. Oh, English. You are so freaking annoying. Tedious. To be fair, I would be the same in the German. Struggle that too. Tedious 1 time, okay. Tedious. Yes. 1 more time? I think so, right? I don't know. I forgot the count. No. Tedious. Okay. This is tedious. Okay, I just wanted to practice that. That's it. So now let's copy that down. This is another day. Another I can do that myself if I correct it myself. I wasn't looking it up. If I can fix it myself, I don't have to. This is another English practice lesson for me. Okay, let's try the whole thing. This is another English lesson practice for me. For me and for you. For you and for me. This is another. Please correct any mistakes I make and provide a single, more natural version of anything I write. This was my pronunciation, by the way. I was like that. Please correct any mistakes. Maybe not like that. Please correct any mistakes I make and provide a single, more natural version of anything I write. However, I was shadowing a guy on YouTube. I wasn't shadowing myself. That wouldn't have worked. Okay, please correct. Please correct any mistakes I make and provide a single. Okay, let's try the half sentence. Please correct and provide. Provide. Okay, any mistakes I make, right? Yeah, and please correct any mistakes. What did I write? Please correct and provide any. Wait yet. Please correct any mistakes I make and provide a single. Yeah, give me a single. Please correct any mistakes I make and provide a sexy naked ball. Of course, a ball. Come on, gotta be careful here. Please correct any mistakes and I make and provide a single, comma, more natural version of anything I write. A single, comma, more natural version of anything I write. Is this correct? Did I write? Is this correct? Is this correct? Please correct any mistakes. Please correct any mistakes I make. Please correct any mistakes I make and provide a single. Please correct any mistakes and wait a second. Please correct any mistakes I make and provide a single, more natural version of anything I write. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let me read that one, the whole thing. This is another English practice for me. This is another English practice for me. Please correct any mistakes I make and provide a single, more natural version of anything I write. And now this was focused. Now. Okay. Yeah. So, last week, I wasn't able. No, this is not true. Last week, I actually recorded a long session. Yeah. So last week I actually recorded a long session where I continued replying to an comment. That can be right. Comment. Replying. So last week I actually recorded a long session where I continued replying to a comment. However, it was way too long. It was way too long. The video was was like I think almost 2 hours, including thinking time. Also, I didn't want to put too much pressure on not pressure, so no, also didn't want it to force, yeah, I did, wait, it was too long, and also didn't want it to force someone to watch the video by watch the video where I reply. Jesus, come on. Reply. Yeah, I reply to his comment. I want the AI to correct it so I can copy that down better. Comment. I didn't want it to force someone to watch the video where I reply to his comment. Again, I didn't, but you know, I always say it's not optional. You don't have to. So it's a good practice for me. But it, you know, or whatever. I didn't want it to force someone to watch the video where I reply to his comment again. So I simply skip. Didn't upload the video. Upload the video. I skipped it, and I simply skipped. Ah, interesting. Skipped. I do not know how to write a skipped. Maybe with C. Skipped. Yeah. Video. No. Ay. Script. Ah, come on. How do I write skipped? Skipped. Ay. Skip. I see. Yeah, that's tricky. Skipped. No. Also not. Now what the hell? Skipped. Yeah, how? Hello? How do I write skipped? God's sakes, man. Skipped. Skip. I don't know. Skipped. Ah, this is spiked, and he doesn't give me suggestions, you know. Of course not. Why would you do that? Simply what? Skipped. Übersprungen. It's also wrong, I think, the German. But I don't want to fix the German. I don't care about the fucking German. I can only fix one written language, you know. The German I speak well. Oh, I can express myself very well in the German if I, you know, want to. I can write maybe a poem, you know. But it's gonna be full of I think every poem is kind of overdone. Anyway, so I simply didn't upload the video. I simply skipped übersprungen the video. And so this is the official next video. Okay, let's see let's see how I could have I'm curious about the better natural version here. Okay, this is a very common situation, so don't worry. I'm not worried. Your meaning was perfectly clear. I don't think so. The main issue were tense agreement. The main issue were tense agreement and word choice, like weak versus weak, and capitalization. Weak? Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Last week. Last week I was weak, I could write. Okay, let's see. Grammar, I don't care for this, I just want to see the more natural version. Explanations are only helping you if you really want to know it at this moment. But only the rules, reading the rules without, you know, the context is more important. But if there is interest, that's good, then you should read. Last week, I actually recorded a really long session replying to a comment. Since it was nearly 2 hours long, and because I didn't want to force anyone to watch me reply again, I decided not to upload the video. I just skipped, here we go, skipped it. Okay, let's practice the skip. That's how you write. What did I do wrong? I don't even remember. Okay, whatever. Let's try this 3 times in a row without checking it out. Like so, okay. Skip. I see double P, I see. Yeah. Skipped. Second time. Skipped. Third time. Let's do one more. Skipped. I knew it. Like so, okay. Okay, again, I screwed it up. Skipped, skip. Okay, first time. Skipped. Second time. Skipped. And third time. Okay, now I did it. So, last week I actually recorded a really long session replying to a comment. Since it was nearly 2 hours long, and because I didn't want to force anyone to watch me reply again, I decided not to upload that video. I'm happy about that right now. So this is a good thing. I break time, it's important for me. I also can talk freely while this is pausing. Yeah, so those videos I record, I want to work on that. I cannot, it's too fast. Good for you. Okay, let's do it again. I'm going to copy that down so that it sticks a little bit better into my brain. It's a good practice. I don't like it at all. Copying things down is so boring, but it's helpful if I feel like it. I don't have to force it though. Last week, I actually recorded a really long session. Let's do that. Last week. No, double E. Okay, last week I actually let's do it again. I actually recorded. No, I can write that. Recorded a session. Okay, I recorded a really long session. I see. Okay, let's try the whole thing again. Last week, right? Yeah. I actually recorded a really long session replying to a comment. Point. Since it was nearly 2 hours long, since it was nearly 2 hours. Yeah, you wouldn't think so, but I still struggle with this one here. Oh, yeah. What did I write correctly? Horse? Not. Like the did I write right now? Like the ladies, I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know. 2 hours long. Hours. Yeah. Hours. Yeah. This is just so weird. This is just memorizing that. There's no. It doesn't make sense to me. You know the. How is the H, and the O and the U and ow? What the, you know, whatever. Hours. Yeah, it's just a weird word for me. It's super. Not to say it, to write that. The writing is so weird. So that's the reason why I encounter it very often, as you can imagine. But it's always weird. Hours. But you know, it's fixable. It's fixable, but keep practicing. Hours. One time. Hours. Second time. Hours. Yeah. Hours. Long. Okay. Comma. And because I didn't want to force anyone to watch me reply again, and because I didn't want to force anyone, and because I didn't want to force anyone, and because I didn't want to force anyone. I mean, if I could force someone without repercussion. Oh, this is a good word actually. I cannot say it because I don't know the meaning. No, I know the meaning, but I cannot say it. Then I would maybe do that. But it doesn't work. So, and because I didn't want to force anyone, and because I didn't want to force anyone to watch me reply again, force anyone to force anyone watch me reply again, comma, I decided not to upload that video. I decided, let's do this again. I decided, let's do this one more time. I decided, because I only could do it because I was checking this word before I was writing it, so kind of cheating. I decided not to upload. I decided not to upload that video or this video. That video. Let's see. That video. I just skipped it. I just call to say I skipped it. Okay. So I just skip it. Oh, I skipped it. Oh. I just skipped it. This is the next official video. So this is the next official video. Okay, so I think the shadow, I'm not gonna send that one because I don't want to loop with the AI. Not that I have to, well, repercussion I want to try. Repercussion. I have no repercussion. I don't even know if I pronounce it correct. Let me check the other AI as ChatGPT. Right now I want to completely get rid of ChatGPT. I delete every time I'm using it. I delete two conversations. So eventually I delete them all by using it. Okay. So I have a question about repercussion. The word, I'm looking for the pronunciation, the proper one, and what I mean is basically if you fear someone gets back onto you. What is the German word? Let me think about this. Repercussion. Maybe Vergeltung? I don't know.
Yeah, you're really close. So repercussion is typically pronounced something like repercussion in English. And in German, yeah, Vergeltung is a really good word for that.
Aha, so I must be a genius, right?
Absolutely. Yeah,
it took way too long. Okay, just give me the word. Translate repercussion into the German. Give me alternative versions so that I can understand it better. And yeah.
I wasn't able to find any file-based translations in what we have so far, but I can give you the German alternatives directly. So depending on the context, you can use Folge, which means a consequence, Auswirkung, which is an effect or impact, or Vergeltung if you're thinking more along the lines of retaliation.
Ah, retaliation, yeah. What is the difference between retaliation, that's the word I was looking for, retaliation and repercussion? What is the difference between those both words actually?
Ah, that's a great distinction. So retaliation is more about a deliberate, intentional act of getting back at someone, kind of like a personal active response, whereas repercussion is more of a neutral consequence that happens as a result of an action, no intention necessarily.
So wait a second. Repercussion, and what was the other word?
Of course, the other word I mentioned was retaliation. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Give me those both words in 2 sentences. Repercussion and retaliation. Retaliation is more for war stuff, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So
Okay. Okay. Give me 2 sentences for both words to practice. Just say it. 2 simple sentences where the both words occur individually.
Of course. So for repercussion, I might say something like, the company's poor financial decision had serious repercussions on its employees. And for retaliation, I could say, after the attack, the country vowed swift retaliation against its aggressors. Does that help clarify the difference?
Okay, so what we got here? The company's pure financial decision had seriously repercussions. Had serious repercussions on its employees. I see. This is a great boring sentence. Boy, is this a boring sentence. Oh God. Oh my. Sentences like this make my brain like it's you know, you can operate me if after the sentence. I'm just gone. You know, doctors can use it as a what's the thing when they knock you out? What is the thing when they knock you out? You know, narcose. What is the English word? Narcotics? No. Whatever. Let's focus, Lucas. Okay. Don't complain. This is my lesson. I can make my lesson. You know, it's fun for me, so I don't give a shit what you think. But a little bit. Repercussion. Okay, let me write that. Okay. Stop complaining. The companies. It's already wrong. The companies. What is it? I see. Okay, I mean I should be able. The companies. No, I shouldn't. I cannot. Companies. Company. Shit! I have to type this 3 times. Companies. Second time. The company's poor financial decision. Poor financial decision. Wait, maybe I can fix decision. Shit. Yeah. Decision. I see. Yeah, that's always happening. Decision. I see 1 time. Decision. Come on. Decision. 1 time. Decision. Second time. Decision. That's difficult. This word will encounter me again. Okay, decision. So the company's financial decision had serious. Okay, I have to check the word too. Serious. 1 time. Serious. Second time. Serious. 3rd time. Had serious, and now we have a nice word. Here, complain 1 more time about the German long words. Look at that shit. How many letters? Let me just type this here because I'm looking at my phone. It's very tiny. Repercussions. Okay, I'm gonna just copy that. So like so, and I'll try this again. Repercussions Yeah, I was. Yeah. So what did I do wrong here? Re is okay. Per is okay. Per. Cautions. I should be able to. This is not too tricky, I think. Repercussions. Yeah, it's doable. It's not complicated. It's just long. That's what she said. Fuck it. Repercussions. Second time. Repercussions. I did it. I didn't think. Serious repercussions. So the company is fool. No, the company is fool. Why do I want to say fool? The company is fool. The company's poor financial decisions had serious repercussions. The company's poor financial decisions had serious repercussions. On its employees. Of course, on it, not on the shareholders. Why would that be the case, right? I mean, why would they? What a stupid system. What the freaking stupid thing, anyways. Shareholders and the people who have share. If you have some, what a stupid thing to have and worry about. But if you have money, probably then you do that, right? Repercussions on its employees, on its employees. I think, I don't know why this, it's a different topic, I know, but you know, shareholder stuff, Aktien, why this, you know, that should have never been a thing. Employees. But it's okay. This was definitely, I looked it up. Yes, man. Employees. That's good with the yes bridge here. Employees. Okay. And okay, so what do we got here? The company's poor. The company's pure. No, I don't think so. The company's poor financial decision making had serious repercussions on its employees. What is the German alternative to that? Please translate that into German. Into German. Hold on a second. Okay, let's continue. The company's poor, the financial decision. It's so difficult to say that, but today I'm not focused. I had a lot of Blender time already behind me, so I'm not quite there. The company's poor financial decision had serious repercussions on its employees. Let's read it again. The company's, I know we're gonna translate that. The company's poor financial decision had serious repercussions, like reaper, right? Repercussions.
The company's poor financial decision had serious repercussions on its employees. Not the CEO.
Not the shareholders. You know, the word is so stupid. I like it though. I like that the word is not so fair. It makes it fun. Not for me though. Anyway, please translate that into German. Yeah. Exclamation mark. So let's see what the German. Think, man. Come on, give me the answer. So I fucking hate AI. It's always like, give me one. AI is I think, you know, I'm certainly distracted, but look at that shit. Professional. That's professional. This is a professional sentence, anyways. Okay. This is the most natural, common way to express this concept in a business context. It uses Auswirkungen, Impacts, Effects. Okay. Die fehlhafte Finanzentscheidung, die fehlhafte Finanzentscheidung des Unternehmens hatte schwerwiegende Auswirkungen auf seine Mitarbeiter. Yeah, that's a typical German sentence. Yeah, you can say that in every German bar. I keep saying I'm making the same joke. Just say a sentence like that in a bar. Yeah, that's where it's belonging, you know. Well, during the VM World Cup, you know, which I don't give a shit about. Fucking Fußball. Die fehlerhafte Finanzentscheidung des Unternehmens hatte schwerwiegende Auswirkungen auf seine Mitarbeiter. Ja, die fehlerhafte Finanzentscheidung. So basically it's translated into the error. It's harder to translate it actually. The error. Not the faults. Yeah, the huge mistakes and Finanzentscheidungen. Financial business decision mistakes, something like that. Financial business decision mistakes. That's how we would translate it one-to-one. Fehlerhaft. That's the fehlerhaft means basically it's corrupt, not and for computer stuff, and it's what is fehlerhaft else? What else is fehlerhaft? Whatever I said before. Let's move on. Let's do English. I don't wanna. But translating is also a good idea actually. It's also good to keeps your brain, you know. You see how I struggle to think about that, but it's a different thing. Different practice, but it's also good. It's good for it would be good for my English as well, because it would help me to understand things better and translate things faster. But it has to be trained as you know. Okay, whatever. Didn't want versus didn't wanted. What? Where am I here? So okay, the companies. Okay, that's one sentence. The other sentence would be, and the other one. I mean, I'm just writing this for you right now. But okay, the other sentence is repercussions and the retaliation. I could say after the attack, the country. What? Vote shift. What does that mean? After the attack, the country vote shift retaliation against its aggressor. I have a question. What does it mean, the vote shift? The last sentence. After the attack, the country vote shift retaliation against its aggressor.
Good catch. So in that sentence, vowed is the correct word, meaning they made a firm promise or commitment to retaliate. Vote shift doesn't really fit there. It's probably
vowed. So the sentence is vowed shift. So what does vowed mean in the German language?
Great question. In German, vowed would translate to something like gelobte or versprach. So it's about making a
I see. Versprach. Ja. Versprach sich zu rächen. Also, okay. Vergeltung zu üben. I understand. Okay. Good. Give me the sentence again so I can write it down.
Of course. The sentence was, after the attack, the country vowed swift retaliation against its aggressors.
Okay, let's write it down. After the attack. Okay, after the attack, comma. After the attack, the country vowed shift. Versprach. Schnell. Versprach schnelle Vergeltung. I understand that now. Okay, it made sense now. So vowed shift. See, I didn't know. Vowed, I didn't know. After the attack, the country vowed shift retaliation. Yeah, if I would hear the sentence in a news segment, I would still understand, because context gives you a lot of information. But you will basically this one I would just basically skip because I wouldn't know what it means. It's not a keyword necessarily. It is kinda, but not necessarily. You still would understand. The keyword here would be retaliation. That would give you all the information. What it is about. It's interesting how the brain operates. Whatever. No one is listening to me. This is really a shame. That's really a shame. Freaking internet. Whatever. It's okay. Maybe in 10 years when I'm not here anymore. Doing some new business on the ship, you know, painting with AI together. After the attack, the country vowed shift. After the attack, the country vowed shift. Vowed shift. Nonsense. Vowed swift. Yeah, vowed shift. Nonsense. Vowed swift. Yeah, I know. Swifty, I know. Swifty is a someone. Okay. Swift. Is this correct? SWIFT. SWIFT, because it's super small on the phone. SWIFT. Yeah, okay, let's do this again, because those words I don't know. Vowed. Swift. I forgot this one. Swift. Simple, but I never use it. Swift. How do you use Swift in a normal conversation? Swift. How do you use it? I'm gonna be swiftly there? I don't think so. No wonder I don't know the word. Vowed shift retaliation. Retaliation. That's a better word. Retaliation. But how do you use that in a normal conversation? You know. The cashier wasn't nice, so I retaliated. I throw some groceries. The country vowed swift. The country vowed swift retaliation against its aggressor. Yeah. Aggressor. AGGR. There is no E, okay. Aggressor. So. Second time. Aggressor. Third time. Yeah, that's actually a good practice. I should do a thing like that in the next session, but I've probably forget about this. After the attack, the country vowed shift retaliation against its aggressor. Okay, let's see again. Oh, of course. Okay, let me just see if the pronunciation is clear. A quick pronunciation check. Just listen to the sentence now and check my pronunciation. After the attack, the country vowed swift retaliation against the aggressor. After the attack, the country vowed swift. The country vowed swift retaliation against its aggressor?
That was really good. The only tiny thing I'd adjust is maybe the rhythm on vowed. You can just put a bit more emphasis. Vowed swift retaliation. But
vowed swift retaliation, I understand. Okay, because this is basically almost becoming one word. After the attack, the country vowed swift. The country vowed swift retaliation. The country vowed swift retaliation. After the attack, the country vowed swift retaliation against its aggressor. After the attack, the country vowed swift retaliation against its aggressor.
Exactly. Yeah, that flow is really nice. You've got it now. Just keep that natural linking between vowed and swift retaliation.
It's funny. Okay, I'm done with the lesson. This was over 20 minutes for sure. It was fun though. So it's always more fun. This is the same thing what happens with exercise. You know, sometimes you don't feel like physical exercise, which is good for for the mood, for everything. You know, it's good. It doesn't work always like it's not a drug or something. But overall, whenever I do exercise, I feel better afterwards. But same thing happens with when you practice. You often don't feel like it, and you use a little bit of discipline. You push it a bit, and then the rest, is often easier than you think. But sometimes not. Sometimes things do suck. This is interesting to me. Those things. The thing is, I'm gonna forget about this. Sure, I could save those prompts here, but once in a while, I also, use it for private stuff, and then to me, it's easier to just delete everything instead of keeping stuff. So I don't want to keep that. It's not that important. But maybe you can, if you by any chance watching that right now, you can suggest a topic we can talk about. Maybe the universe. Let's talk about the universe or something. So I'm open for topics if you wanna, or maybe you want me to practice and writing something down. Shouldn't be too long. So maybe, I don't know how many words. Maybe like that, or third times this guy here, you know, would be okay to practice to write. 2 times this guy here to get started or something. And then I don't want to just copy things down. I want to have an interaction. It's more fun to me. Sure, it would benefit, but it's important to keep my spirit up, and I need to have to make this fun. If this becomes just tedious, I hate writing. I don't want to do that. But I will write more the more fun it is. You understand? So the more fun something becomes. This is why you should always try to make, if you have to learn something, try to make it fun. Figure this out. This is difficult, I know. But if you figure this out, how to make it fun, it becomes more fun because it becomes easier. And when it's easier, you just can do it easier, you know? That was fun. Okay, I'm gonna go now. And also, by the way, Doom is awesome. Hey, I enjoyed Doom. I played Doom also, 2016 version, because I finished Doom Eternal. Let me just say that. Doom Eternal is a very super annoying, tedious asshole game, but it's so good. And then I played Doom 2016 in private, and Doom 2016 is also good, but I now miss the fighting of the Super Mario Doom, which is Doom Eternal. If you ever played Doom Eternal, you maybe understand why I keep saying it's Super Mario, but it's good, it's fun. Anyway, I'm going now, bye-bye.